Y'all gonna hear me, but y'all not listening. I want Canelo to fight Benavidez. Let me repeat. I want Canelo to fight Benavidez. One more time for those in the back. I want Canelo to fight Benavidez. Paulie Malignaggi had one of the best pre-fight and post-fight conferences with Adrian Broner, man. I love Paulie Malignaggi. He's very expressive, very passionate, and he gonna get you together. But he also said that Canelo is ducking. Now, the part that I agree with Paulie Malignaggi is that Canelo is definitely holding the belts hostage. He needs to relinquish those belts if he's not going to fight his mandatories. However, I was reading a boxing forum saying that, oh, Canelo always ducks. He was ducking Charlo before. He was ducking Triple G, and now he's ducking Benavidez. And then they said something. They said, oh yeah, my bad. He was also ducking SD.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? No damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that?
I said SD. What the freak is an SD? I'm so like, and I watch boxing, so I'm like confused. I'm like, SD SanDisk? I said, no, I'm an engineer. I said SD. Solid drive? No. SD. Surface mounted device? That's the engineering me. But I was like, no, wait, that's SMD. You see what I did there? SMD, because they talking trash, bro. Canelo is ducking. Canelo needs Benavidez for his legacy. Excuse me. Do we not know who Canelo has fought?
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But with Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Dr. PG, NG Praise Guy to get money, back with Engineers to the Streets. Y'all know what it is, man. The doctor's in the house. We about to drop another YouTube video. Banger, man. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Hey, I appreciate all the support, man. If you haven't subscribed already, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like the notifications telling you right now, but hit that bell, turn on notifications as well as like the video. And also, if you want to be featured on the channel, just join the live stream, man. I talk at boxing conversations all day as long as you keep it civil and respectful. It's cool, man. Don't keep it civil and respectful for me. If you get disrespectful, I'll check you. I'm talking about for your own safety. You know what I'm talking about? I get on your head top, y'all get sensitive. But let's get right, man. The topic at hand that I want to talk about today is none other than old Cinnamon right here, man. Bring him up right here, man. Canelo, I'm gonna try to keep it short. But whenever I say that, y'all know I get extra loquacious and I be talking. So, it might be long.
Nigga, you gay.
I'm gonna try to keep it short. All right, so man, the reason why I brought up Canelo is because of course, he had that little announcement, that fake announcement the other day that I covered. I made a spoof out of it, saying that he is no longer interested in fighting any fellow Mexicans, but his next fight will be in America, as in the United States of America, in Las Vegas, specifically against an American. So we could assume that it's also American from the United States of America. So a lot of people have been leaning towards Jermall Charlo. A lot of people are very upset. A lot of people are very upset, and because of course everybody wants him to fight David Benavidez, who's also an American, but he is of Mexican heritage, so we don't know if that counts him out or not. And then also it could be possibly Terence Crawford as well, but he did add a specificity.
Okay, well, check this out though. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now because I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth.
So we're just wondering right now, and a lot of people, included the likes of professionals alike too, including our former professionals, including the likes of Tim Bradley, Hall of Famer. I love Tim Bradley. A lot of people were mad at him because he beat Pacquiao. It's not his fault that he beat Pacquiao. It's the judges, and of course they asked him about. People were mad, saying, "Oh, he thought he beat Pacquiao." What's he supposed to say? He's a fighter. I thought he lost to Pacquiao. Everybody should know he lost to Pacquiao, but he's a fighter. He's not going to say that anyway. But yeah, so Tim Bradley said he's ducking Benavidez. Teddy Atlas, of course, said he's ducking Benavidez. Another dude I love, man. I love Tim Bradley. Love Teddy Atlas. They're boxing aficionados, man. Drop a lot of dollars. Paulie Malignaggi had one of the best pre-fight and post-fight conferences with Adrian Broner, man. I love Paulie Malignaggi for his fights with Ricky Hatton. I know he was mad about that. I rate that it'll stop, but I like Paulie Malignaggi, man. He's very expressive, very passionate, and he gonna get you together. But he also said that Canelo is ducking. Now, the part that I agree with Paulie Malignaggi is that Canelo is definitely holding the belts hostage. He needs to relinquish those belts if he's not going to fight his mandatories. However, I was reading a boxing forum saying that, oh, Canelo always ducks. He's ducking Benavidez. He was ducking Charlo before. He was ducking Triple G, and now he's ducking Benavidez. And then they said something. They said, oh yeah, my bad. He was also ducking SD.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? No damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that?
I said SD. What the? Who the? said SD. I'm so like, and I watch boxing, so I'm like confused. I'm like, SD, SanDisk? I said, no, I'm an engineer. I said, SD. Solid drive? No. SD. Surface mounted device? That's the engineer me. But I was like, no, wait, that's SMD.
Got him!
You see what I did there? SMD, because they talking trash, bro. Canelo is ducking. Canelo needs Benavidez for his legacy. Excuse me. Do we not know who Canelo has fought? The young Canelo fought the likes of Sugar Shane Mosley. We forgot about that guy? Oh, he fought. He went and fought an undefeated Trout. I always thought that Austin Trout and Saul Canelo Alvarez fought too early. They're both up and comer undefeated. I feel like prospects, they didn't have to fight that early, but he fought and beat him. He fought Floyd Mayweather and he looked good. He got outclassed. Of course, Floyd's the man, greatest of all time, but he still looked good. This is a young Canelo. Like, what are we doing? Like, I was never a big Canelo fan. One of my favorite fighters was Triple G. I was like, man, he's gonna fight Triple G. Triple G gonna lose. I mean, Triple G's gonna win. Canelo's gonna lose. In that first fight, they gave it a draw. I had Triple G winning, but I was still impressed by Cotto. I was like, man, he fought a good fight. I thought he was gonna get knocked up out of there, because I was like, man, he might be avoiding Triple G. You know what I'm saying? He won, and then the next fight he won by, I think, majority decision on paper, but it was even worse. He won more definitively than that. And then of course we know the third fight he won again. But it's like, we talk about Saul Canelo Alvarez, old cinnamon ducking. He needs Benavidez for his legacy. If Canelo retired right now, he will go down as one of the greatest boxers of all time, with or without Benavidez. Benavidez needs him. Let's not get it twisted. And of course, y'all not going to hear me. Y'all going to hear me, but y'all not listening. I want Canelo to fight Benavidez. Let me repeat. I want Canelo to fight Benavidez. One more time for those in the back. I want Canelo to fight Benavidez. But Canelo does not need to fight Benavidez for his legacy. Bro, we are talking about Canelo that had a trilogy with Triple G. Do y'all realize? They said he was ducking Sergey Derevyanchenko. That's who SD. I forgot to go back to that point. The SD I had to think about. I was like, okay, the SD is Sergey Derevyanchenko. That's who they say Canelo was ducking. Now, I know timing is everything, but there was a time where they wanted people were saying that Canelo was ducking Charlo. I like Charlos. Charlos have not fought anybody to force the Canelo fight. That's like saying that Canelo's was ducking Andre. He could have fought Andre, but he didn't fight. Andre didn't earn that fight. He didn't give him a reason to fight. Now, if you want to say he's ducking Benavidez, I'm okay with that. That's fine, because I could concede that comfortably. I'm like, yeah, he's not fighting. I don't think he's ducking him, but he's not fighting Benavidez because I feel like whatever reason it is, he's not fighting him, and you could say he's ducking, But that's the only one to say that he was ducking Sergey Derevyanchenko. He was ducking Triple G, who had a trilogy with. He was, bro. He was ducking Charlo. Like, I'm cool with the Canelo and Charlo fight right now. Granted, Jermall Charlo had a little layoff, a little sabbatical. He's going through some things, but I'm cool with them fighting. I like that fight. But he's not ducking anybody, and if he is ducking somebody, it's only Benavidez, and I don't even think he's ducking him. He doesn't have to fight him if he doesn't want to. I want the fight, but the fact that he needs Benavidez for his legacy. How? Benavidez needs Canelo for his legacy. Do we? Bro, Canelo fought Billy Joe Saunders. You know what I'm saying? He fought Danny Jacobs, who Charlos, by the way, didn't want to fight Danny Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? And Billy Joe Saunders was supposed to fight Demetrius Andre. That didn't happen because of Billy Joe Saunders, whatever. But Canelo gave him his first loss. Do y'all realize he fought Sergey Kovalev? He went up in light heavyweight and fought Sergey Kovalev. Do we think Charlo was stronger than Kovalev? He went up and fought Bivol. Do you think Bivol, if he's gonna lose, you think he would get done worse by Benavidez and Bivol? So all this stuff is like, bro, you got like ducking somebody is not synonymous with somebody not fighting who you want them to fight. Yes, he's not fighting who we want him to fight, but that does not equate to ducking. We gotta stop it, bro. Do you know that Canelo, if he beats Jermall Charlo, he has taken down 3 sets of brothers.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
He beat Liam Smith and Callum Smith, who I'm very fond of. I like Callum Smith. He's a beast. He would beat Miguel Cotto, famously, another Hall of Famer, and his brother Jose Cotto. And then if he beats Jermall Charlo, it means he beat Jermall and Jermall Charlo. This man knocking out whole lineages.
Oh, wow.
Bro, so to say that Canelo needs anybody for his legacy is completely crazy, man. Like, why would he be, you know, Triple G? To me, at the time, I know people have short-term memory. I like Benavidez. He's not more of a threat to Canelo than Triple G was at the time. You see what I'm saying? So let's not make, I'm not saying that, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I think Benavidez could lose that fight. I mean, sorry, I think Canelo beats Benavidez if I'm going down, but I can see how Benavidez could win that fight for sure. And I don't think that Canelo wants to fight him for whatever reason. Maybe it is that, like y'all said, he's ducking, and like I said, I could see that one. But all this other stuff, Canelo has a history of ducking. He does all this. No, he did, bro. He won me over. I was going for Triple G against Canelo. I was going for Austin Trout against Canelo. I was going for Floyd against Canelo. I was going for Miguel Cotto against Canelo. Callum Smith? Nah, I wasn't going for Callum Smith. I was going. He already won. He won me over by continuously and repeatedly fighting and beating these other Hall of Fame great fighters. /slash Hall of Fame / great / very good fighters, and stepping up and challenging himself. Like, so stop this stuff with him ducking, man. Y'all gotta, just because somebody does not fight who you want them to fight does not mean they're ducking. Boxing is a business. I'm not too familiar with the business side of it. For whatever reason, Canelo doesn't want to fight Benavidez right now or whatever. Like I said, if they do fight, I have Canelo. But I could definitely, I wouldn't put money on it because I think it's a 50-50 fight. I'm not saying that Benavidez would lose. I'm not saying Canelo would win. I'm not saying that Canelo would lose and Benavidez will win surely or concretely or, you know, or decisively. But I do think that it'll be a good fight, and I would lean towards Canelo right now. I think Canelo will figure it out, you know. This is a boxing legend, man. Y'all got the same with Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is not ducking Boots Ennis. Do I want to see Terence Crawford fight Boots Ennis? Of course. But Boots Ennis doesn't bring anything to the table for the caliber of fighter that Terence Crawford wants and feels he deserves. Terence Crawford is 36 years old. He has made it clear that he wants to exercise his ability to be the prize fighter. That's in the definition of their name. This is boxing, not just simply just fighting. You see what he says? It's fighting. There's a business side that you have to explore about boxing. You know, in order to box, you have to fight. So you can't fight. You can't box without fighting. However, the game and the sport is called boxing, not fighting to where you just fight somebody who calls you out. That's not how it goes. You have to explore the business side of it. So in that regard, this is boxing. He wants to better himself and set himself up, you know, for the better part of his life. Nothing wrong with that. Do I want to see him fight Boots? Of course. That's not making the excuse. That's just not being oblivious to the reality. So I appreciate y'all rocking me as always. Let me know if I'm wrong. Do y'all still think that Canelo's ducking Benavidez? Do you still think Terence Crawford's ducking Boots? It is what it is, man. But Canelo is a legend. Y'all better respect this man. This man is a beast, man. Facing boxing for a reason. This man fights. He fought everybody, man. Stop it.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.